everybody.
We're back again
For another episode of Demon Souls from Souls of the Damned.
Come along with us on our journey today.
And hopefully you won't get shot in the face by a big giant tail spear monster
come on.
thing.
That's half the fun of this game. I'm going to hit the lights real quick.
Yes, for
Like
sure.
that.
Let's see if I can get a good look at these freaking giant flying hooker monsters.
Yeah, they are not pleasant sometimes.
There they are. There's that big giant flapper.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you, sir. All right. We did the coin toss, and I am the paladin again. So.
Rather interesting because it's actually the type of character that you're the least used to.
Yeah, pretty much. I did not know that my first playthrough through, if you guys were wondering.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh boy.
I know you had gotten the Adjudicator shield last time.
You're right.
I didn't know if you had wanted to try that out or what, because that has the.
Oh
you,
yeah.
You can still fast roll,
I like it.
and you got your
Nice.
regen. It's only the 90%
Yeah.
resist, but.
All right,
Still.
guys. This is gonna be. Do we have any arrows? I don't even remember. It's been a minute, folks.
Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks, I think, since the last
Yeah.
playthrough. I think we got.
And I've been playing Inquisition, so when I die, it's because I hit the wrong button, not because I suck. Well, maybe. You know,
Doesn't that go hand in hand?
a little bit. I was gonna say 6 of one, half a dozen of another. No, I hear you. I knew better. I knew you were gonna move too fast. Ha! I didn't waste the arrow though.
Mm-hmm. See, that's always the thing, is like trying to make sure that happens where you're trying to make sure that you don't waste the arrows, especially because I think the only thing
Yeah,
we have is
6.
like the white arrows.
No, I haven't used those. We had some of the other ones. I
did we?
think. I hope. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I only have 6. Yeah. She might be right. It might have just been waiting. Oh yeah. I think I used them to try to get the frickin' crystal lizard last time. It was like no. Nah.
I think you're fat rolling now because
Yeah, because I had the bow.
Yeah, the bow, but
And then I was holding this to try to block.
you could always just try to run it.
That is a bad idea. I do know. I haven't beaten this game, but I know what's on that ledge, and I've narrowly escaped death. And this paladin.
That aura effect gives that shield a weird look.
Yeah,
like
it
gives it
does.
that like almost wavy, like it's like the shield's front is made out of water or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's rather odd.
And cool.
It's kind of cool.
Crap. Just a little early.
Missed it again.
I did. Okay.
I don't know how.
I don't know either, but it happened. So you know what?
And
that
shot by a giant spear.
All right, guys. We're gonna do this the other way.
We're gonna get our buttholes kicked in by giant golden skeletons.
Kind of.
Backstab.
I was really hoping at the backstab and then kick them off the cliff. But we're gonna do the lure method.
Yes, and not fight him on a tiny narrow ledge. Really?
Yeah, it's just something new I'm trying.
While those big giant like freaking like flap monsters are shooting giant spears at you.
Exactly. This seems like a bad idea. I was really supposed to dodge.
Yeah.
Jeez. Well, guys, the paladin's run's gonna be kind of short today.
Don't die.
I didn't have enough stamina.
Don't die, Steven. That's no good. Dying is for losers.
Dying is for anyone who's ever played a Souls game. What are you talking about?
I've never died.
It's a straight up lie.
It is. It is because you've all seen us, or me, die like 3 times on this game. There's playthrough already.
I've died at least once, probably twice. I don't remember. A few times. It's gonna happen.
It's hard telling.
I am gonna die more than him. So I'm playing other games besides Soul games. That was a bad roll. And I don't know how that happened.
Iframes, dude. Iframes.
I like
You just
it.
had enough iframes to survive through that.
Jeez.
Oh, that's no good. That's dirty ball play.
That's pretty bad.
Oh, Lordy. Try to make it past that guy. There you go, Steve. Run, 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 run. can. Do what you can. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
And now we're safe from the spear chuckers. Freaking, what are they? Storm beasts? I
Yeah,
think?
storm beasts.
Suck it.
Stab in his butt. It's funny because even though you can see the spears sticking through the walls, they can't actually do damage to you. I'm pretty certain.
I don't think so either, because I'm pretty sure I've been like inside of one when I clipped inside. But let's not test it. Should just be.
That's what I'm talking about. Give me all that blade stone so I can upgrade my freaking Uchi like crazy.
I am afraid of the Uchi. I'm a fan of the Uchi Katana, is what I meant to say there.
Oh,
No.
go get the lizard. Go get it. Go get it, Steven.
I'm holding the wrong button to run.
Yeah, I think
that's
you
what
are.
I'm doing.
Oh, don't die, Steven. Don't suck.
That's a tall order.
I think that's a tall order for anybody trying to play one of these games while talking.
Yes, but we got it.
Nice. Dark Moonstone.
Ooh. Oh yeah, we can't jump. God. Yeah, I was sitting there holding the button trying to jump because of Inquisition.
No, you go back there and walk. Remember?
Oh yeah,
'Cause
that's
that's
right.
where
That's
the
right.
regenerators ring.
Indeed, I was like, what? I know there was a reason I was
You just
trying
have
to do that.
You had your
Yeah,
shield
yeah.
up, and
Yes, I had my shield up. Come on.
and there we go.
I like it. I like it.
Regenerating.
Which
Which
we're not gonna
combined-
stand right there.
Yeah, which combined with the
Adjudicator shield.
Adjudicator shield will actually do basically double regeneration, which is awesome. Although this means you're gonna have to drop off some extra armor, unless you want to drop the cling ring.
Nah, no. I'm not that freaking.
So yeah, you can go.
Let's
You can
try
go.
that.
No.
No.
You can go shirtless. Probably.
Yeah, he's ripped. He's gonna go shirtless.
Shirtless and then maybe gloves. Do the double roll because sometimes in Demon Souls for whatever reason.
Oh yeah.
It
The first one?
yeah, the first one. Okay, so you're good with the helmet.
Good call.
I don't know if the gloves will
Let's see
set you
where we
over.
at. 19.
So 22.
Maybe
Yeah,
27. That's a no, folks. But I'll take the regen. Even though, honestly, against this boss, it shouldn't be an issue until I screw up. And then everything's an issue. So
It's true.
precisely, I get by that freaking, what was it, Black Katana Skeleton, too.
Yes, but that's not a problem, Steve.
Sometimes.
This is never a problem. Grave Robber's
Robber's
Ring,
Ring.
which is
I
pretty
don't
much
remember what that
useless. It literally is
Oh, what's your price?
the
Lower.
crappier version of the Thief's Thief's Ring.
Harder for Black. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it basically does the same exact effect, but whereas the Thief's Ring makes it harder for everybody, for Black Phantoms, enemies, all that stuff, this only works for Black Phantoms, which basically makes this ring 100% pointless.
Yeah, but I like the distinction in the description. Thief's Ring, an ancient sapphire ring. It subdues your presence, making it difficult to be detected by enemies. Grave Robber's Ring, an ancient topaz ring. It subdues your soul, making it difficult to be detected by Black Phantom.
Which is actually it's actually an interesting point because of the fact that okay, what do Black Phantoms generally? What are they doing in your world? They're
Trying
there
to
to
hunt
steal
you
your
down,
souls
yeah.
and basically make you
Because
go
they're
insane.
dicks.
Yeah. Black Phantom troll invaders. It's a good thing we're not doing this on a stream because we would be so getting destroyed in our butts right now.
That was the strangest thing. Because I forgot. Did you watch those arrows? I swear they went through my body. And
They
nothing.
went through your shield.
but it didn't hit my body.
Yeah, I don't think they
wow,
actually
that
hit your
was-
shield necessarily.
Because I forgot I switched to the not 100% block.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alrighty, guy. Come on, do your jump. Do your jump.
There you go, backstab.
Look at that minimal damage.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not gonna get that cocky.
Why not, Steve?
Oh, just because.
Getting your cockles all warmed up is a good thing every now and then.
You know, it is warm. It is pretty warm out.
I love warm weather. It's amazing. I hate the cold.
Oh, balls.
Then again, if that's really 100% true, then why the hell do we live in Michigan?
That's an interesting point. Because this is where we. Well, no, I was gonna say it's where we were born, but that's not true for you. Oh wow, I didn't even see that coming.
That was so close to death.
And with not 100% block,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
true.
do that.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't do that.
yeah. Don't be dying, Steve-O. Don't get your butthole percolated.
Ow! I didn't even read that movement for whatever reason. I didn't even see it coming. Man, I can't get past that. I know it's just my positioning, just because I'm not used to playing this game. Come on, buddy. Come on. Here, jump. I'm ready for you.
Apparently you were not.
I was blocking. And I died.
Ooh, that was,
On my getting up. So, that's for the assassin now.
oh my god.
That was, like I said, folks, I haven't played this game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was bad. That was bad.
Alright, so, what do we...
Everything about that was bad.
So, yeah, folks, we got some interesting things to look at now. Because we have the cubes, which I believe is pretty much the same stuff. It weighs a little bit more, has a little bit more guard break reduction, but I'm not really interested in that. This is what I'm interested in.
Oh, you don't have the stats.
I don't have the strength,
18 strength.
but bing.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot. Yeah, you're a big two-hander. Yeah. Oh, and now we can take the frickin' shortcut. So.
Yes, that's kind of my thoughts.
Yeah, we get to show that off. One of the things that I personally never would have discovered without watching smarter people than us play. Well, smarter than me. I don't want to speak for Benor here.
No, they're mostly smarter than us.
Yeah. Of course, one. Well, I was gonna say, yeah, that's not true. Yeah. Again, if you haven't watched them and you're watching us, there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, I don't really know how you would even find them or find us
before them.
Yeah, I really don't understand that whole process.
Look at that regeneration.
Yeah, with
Look at it.
Yeah, the regenerator's ring and the... See, that's the thing is, the interesting thing is actually the adjudicator shield gives you the regen even while it's on your back.
Exactly, yeah. Which is awesome.
Pretty amazing, which actually makes two-handed builds quite a bit more viable. Although, are you noticing how slow the freaking two-handed version of that swing is?
Wow.
Like, for the Uchi?
I didn't before you said something, but yeah. Man, that is hacking through him.
It really is, even though it's...
Ooh.
God dang.
Don't die. Don't die. 15k worth of souls. You got this. Look at that regen. Look at it. Oh, ballsy, man. Ballsy.
I know, right?
But
that's
off.
See, that's what I'm going for. Is that,
oh, yeah. Because you don't have the stats. When you hit him with one hand, I was like, why is it doing so little damage?
yeah, so right now, I'm going to have to switch over because of the fact that I want to go one-handed with the Uchi. And you can see it's a pretty powerful weapon once you have that. You can see that I'm not doing the whole crushing Falchion right now. I'm not taking easy mode.
Is there really such thing as easy mode in Souls games?
I think so.
There's less hard mode.
I would say easy. Like, I like the scimitar quite a bit, but that's the only thing is, like, look how short that blade is. It's like you have a very limited range. Huh?
I like the longsword.
Yeah, I do like the longsword, but again, we're playing.
Different characters. That's very true. That's totally accurate.
All right, come on. See, that's where the Thief's Ring. Come on, you dirty butthole! I saw you stand up. Just follow me.
He's standing at attention. He's getting ready for you. There you go. There you go. Man, freaking! Oh god, what are they in Dark Souls? Wheel skeletons.
Wheel skeletons.
Well, actually, a little worse than these guys, but these guys are still just...
See, the thing about the wheel skeletons in Dark Souls 1 is I actually have an easier time with them, weirdly enough, because wheel skeletons don't have, they don't have the angles for, basically making up the difference in, if they go to attack you...
Nice.
Basically, they're it's pretty straight on. You know what I mean? And it freaking fell off the side. God dang it. That's irritating.
It was just the best item in the game.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's the way it always goes. Oh, don't touch off. Oh man. Like a champ. First try.
Soul remains. That's probably honestly all
What it
that it
was.
was. It was
Yeah.
probably just soul remains, and freaking it would have just been an annoyance more than anything. Hey, look at those boys up there. They're raising up from the dead. This shoots from the front. if I'm
Yes,
not
yes.
mistaken.
I think the only one that shoots from the back is that one that I hit. Over by that other castle or tower.
Oh, yeah.
Tower. Yeah.
Yep.
And then the one that shoots all fours, which you're not even going to go to this time.
See, the thing is, there's enough time in that regen that. Ow.
Ooh, Archer.
Was that the archer? Yeah, that was the archer.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
because you can see the arrows sticking out of your body.
I know, that
Which is
dirty,
awesome.
rotten butthole.
That's a long arrow. How big that arrow is?
I know. Freaking hit me again. Dirty, dirty Mouseketeer.
And good enough.
Yep. Because basically, as long as you can't shoot me, I don't care.
I like it.
So I'll show you guys the. Oh, not there. Come on.
Close.
I believe it's right here. Oh, come on.
I think you gotta be kind of walking forward and hit it.
Yeah, I think
So you got that
you're right.
little, that little drift.
Oh man, that would have been it if I had actually pressed the button in freaking goddamn time before the fall animation
There
started.
you go.
There we are. So
Like a
yeah,
jam.
you can see that that is the little area there, the courtyard.
I think you had
This is
Talisman
the
of
area.
God on the right hand
Yep.
side, and then over here, those were where we picked up the regenerators, right?
Mm-hmm. Regen ring, the
No, was this well?
huh?
The
Crystal
Crystal
Lizard?
Lizard back? Yet?
No, because we
Not
haven't
till
beat the
kill
boss.
Yep.
But I will be doing that rather shortly
Yes, you will. Yes, you will.
because now I just have to
There you go.
kill you, sir. I'm not even this time going to worry about
There
getting
you go.
that just yet.
Nice. There you go.
For 24 damage.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Come on. Come on, sir. Come on. Come on.
Ooh. Freaking Red Eyes, man. I mean, in Boletaria, the Red Eyes Knights are a lot more powerful than the Blue Eyes, and here they're just black, dual-wielding katana Red Eyes skeletons.
So that's the only problem with it. Oh, God.
Yeah, you see that happen to me, too.
Yep.
It was like right through the shield.
So that's the only problem with this whole setup is that you have, I think it's he breaks your guard on that.
Well, I know, like, if you're standing, like, on a flat plane, it seems like all it does is break your guard. I think he clips behind your shield a little bit
that
when
makes
he does
sense.
that, being on, like, the incline and the decline.
See, these games have a majorly screwed problem with, like, their planes of fighting.
Yeah. Just a bit.
Like, their backstabs and parry animations are, like,
He's like, come on, I'm tired of this chasing you around.
apparently he is.
Oh wow! I was gonna say you're
that was
getting
about
really ballsy.
I know, right? I'm, like, balls deep in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man.
I didn't want to get greedy,
no,
dude.
no.
Because you know what happens when you get greedy.
You win? Oh wait, no. It's
Boom.
not. It's the other one.
Yeah,
Very
you get your
nice.
freaking shard of
There you
blade
go.
stone. That will work. Half moon grass.
Very cool, sir.
And then now we have just Adjudicator.
Gonna beat you to death with your own
Which
shield.
did we read the description of the Adjudicator shield last time?
I think so. Because
Okay.
I remember we kind of zoomed it out and gave it a good, tried to get a good screenshot of it, which
Okay.
I don't think we really succeeded at, if I remember right, but we did as well as we could.
Adjudicator. Which is funny, you can actually do this whole fight in ranged if you
Yeah, this one took me a second actually. I mean, you see a giant just blob and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go down and attack it, and then your blade just freaking bounces off. You're like, okay, well, there's a giant bleeding thing. I wonder if that's got something to do with it.
Yeah.
So you try attacking that, and lo and behold, that's the key. Which you notice how it's not doing any damage because the actual boss is on top of his head.
It's very true.
Right there. That bird-like creature. Wait, crap. Jesus.
Nope.
Hey, yeah.
Jesus. No.
Ooh, got him in the corner.
I did, which is not where you want this guy at all. You want him coming over here and opening himself up.
That was strange.
I think that's the rarely seen bite.
I was gonna say, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I think it's the bite or headbutt or something like that. I don't think it actually does like a grab.
Oh man, that'd be kind of cool if it actually ate you though.
Yeah, that would be horribly awful. In fact,
Like then you have to attack that little shard from inside while taking constant damage. Which it is kind of a neat design.
yeah,
Boss.
I do like the look of it. Like if you're looking at the if you're looking at like all the designs, like you look at those shoulder pads, like that inner connecting, like kind of almost Celtic pattern, which is kind of interesting because it almost gives more kind of more meaning to the whole Shrine of Storms and the Shadow Men sort of background of it, because it plays on multiple. Actually, because if I'm not mistaken, because there's all that Celtic knotwork is. There is some stuff later on in the final area of Shrine of Storms that is, if I'm not mistaken, some Celtic runes and stuff like that. So it actually all kind of ties in with just what the sort of design that they were going for. This almost fantasy version of Celtic like society or something like that, or Celtic cult, depending on your interpretation of that.
No, I agree. It's a very cool design. I like it.
Well, you can see even on the stomach, like what you think might just be scars are actually like small designs. Like if you look in at the belly, like right there in the center, you see that little like almost skeleton-looking design on the screen there. It's kind of just an interesting little tidbit. So yeah, you can see this boss. Like once you get him to a certain point, you can pretty much make him do the same moves over and over and over a million times. By the way, what we're attacking here is this golden crow, which is actually in the description of the Adjudicator shield, and that is the actual boss. So the demon was destroyed. Suck on that, Mr. Adjudicator trophy.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go in here. I think there was one item. Yes, right there.
Yep.
I can never remember what this is. I think it's just a stone framework. I believe that's it. So now we just
I think that is it.
take this. I am
Swollen
going to
demon soul.
yes, swollen.
Yes.
Oh lordy. I'm just gonna walk out here just real quick, just for a little look, because okay, pretty sure. So he does not show up just yet.
Oh, probably not. Not until
Wait,
you
no,
go back to the next one.
No,
Oh, no, he's
Blige is
there.
there.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
he's there. They're already.
It probably like updates when you go through the boss door. Or
And
something.
or when you died, because
That
like
could
probably
be. Yeah.
Hello there. We meet again. You look terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure.
This is the guy who was just trapped in a freaking cell.
Yeah. By I
Someone.
like this kunai, poison weapon, throw to attack. A dark weapon dipped in poison used for throwing. Throw it to attack. Like the katana, it is a weapon from a distant land, which is kind of interesting. He sells Dark Moon Stone, which you can see here, Shard of Moon Shadow, enhances daggers, knives, and so on. The Dark Moon Stone's power will also cause the user of a weapon enhanced with it to slowly regenerate MP, which is kind of interesting. Weapons can be strengthened by Dark Moon Stone up to a maximum of level 5. So he sells some interesting stuff: Scimitar, Falchion, bows, the leather shield.
Anno's leather stuff.
Ooh, you know what? You know what, man? I'm freaking tired of like my
Being-
version of this
yeah.
guy going around with like no gear on. He's gonna buy some stuff.
Fair.
Thank you, Blige. I'm not buying that helmet because
Oh,
it's
come
super
on.
stupid looking.
Yeah,
It is
it
the
is pretty bad.
dumbest looking piece of garbage.
There's somebody I ought to warn you about, a fellow who lacks common decency. They call him Patches the Hyena, and he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'll be doing us all a favour by putting him out of his misery.
Okay, so is it just me, or does anybody notice a resemblance between Blige and Patches? Like, they
No,
look like the
come
same
on.
exact person.
Come
and in
on.
fact, when I went from my first playthrough of Demon Souls, after I played Dark Souls 1 first, I accidentally killed Blige
Because you thought
because I swore, and I'm like, you know what? You've lied to me about everything else. I'm like,
Have you been to the altar where
it was
sorcerers
just
summon
one of
shadows?
those things.
Well, I think someone may be trapped in the lower cavity. I heard them praying for dear life. Pity the poor fool. He probably fell for one of Patch's old tricks.
Interesting little tidbit, but there's only one reason why I would go down there.
Pity the
Oh
poor fool.
yeah.
So
Good reason.
All done.
thank you, Blige.
Good day. Be sure not to get yourself killed.
Be sure not to be an asshole.
Good luck with that.
Yeah. All right. Alrighty. So I got some. I like it's weird, unisex. It's one of those things like because Demon Souls was the one that had some different gear.
Gender-specific armor?
That was, yeah, that was gender specific. It does make me wonder.
Oh, nice. I
So
like
it actually doesn't look too bad, like
No, not at
because
all.
it's got the. Let's see. I don't know what's let's see. 22. No, I can't make the jump. No, I need 22.
No, after
but-
you level up.
Yes,
Depending on what you put
but
in.
at the very least, I'm not running around half naked the entire freaking time.
Oh, come on.
Which is rather.
You gotta
good.
show off when you're that.
And it looks kind of cool.
It does.
If I do say so myself.
Ooh, I don't.
I always forget about this. Almost every goddamn time I forget that there's an item back here. Because of the fact that that douchebag
Yeah.
can freaking destroy you if you're not paying attention.
No, yeah, he can.
Alright, so I'm gonna port back to the Nexus, and I'm gonna upgrade my strength to where I can use the Uchi.
Uchi Katana. Yeah. Which is what you needed an 18. I don't even know where we're at.
Probably
16. I don't know.
because I know I was
It's been a
upgrading
while.
the Paladin just to make sure that we were getting higher up there.
And I did. I think it was the Rogue, even just so we could use the longsword.
Yeah.
Like, I want that.
Yeah, and by the way, folks, if you're wondering, yes, we are going to be using tons of different armor and weapons, and there might even be a farming video at some point because we're going to be wanting to try out all sorts of different crap.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of just one of those things. Of course I do.
Who does
Seek soul power?
So
So 16. So not that far off.
No. 2 points, yeah.
Okay, so that's all I'm going to be doing there.
Oh, upgrading the weapon.
Yep, that's kind of my next dealio.
I like it.
I just want to see. Yes, I am just within range of using the Uchi, and see that's more like the Uchi that I know. That two-handed set is just not what
Slower.
it is. It's weird. It was not what I was expecting. I mean, it's cool. It's very deliberate, but I'm good.
Very. Oh, I like that horizontal.
Yes.
Right there. It's just, well, actually, I guess it's a little more diagonal, but I still like it.
It is
And
pretty cool looking.
Say that. You want to go back and get, or even right here, a little better view of the Adjudicator shield. I know last time we were kind of struggling to get a good zoom in on it. There you go. And you can see the golden crow on top of the body that you were actually, and you can see his weapon is vastly smaller looking.
Yeah. But you can also see that There is actually a little shadow man, like one of the little
Yep.
skeletal people in the bottom left-hand corner there, who
Wasn't that,
seems to be praying.
What was it? It
Um,
was like the heroes had to come before to be judged. Something
Yeah,
like that was on the
basically,
lore, yeah.
and if they were unworthy, that they would be eaten by the adjudicator. So I wonder, because I know we've got heal on there right now, but this character is not so much into that sort of thing.
Faith?
So I'm thinking about.
I'm pretty sure you killed the only magic dealer we had last time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I did, because he pissed me off. So yeah, I have to wait till Sage Frey, which might just make my next
Oh, absolutely.
my next choice.
Latria is more than a decent.
I can forge weapons for you at a fair price.
Assassin's gear. That's
Yeah.
that's actually one of the things, because I want the mask
Mhm.
so
Oh, yeah,
hard
it's
for
cool.
for
I like
this for this assassin build. I don't know what I'm trying to buy here, but I am gonna repair some stuff.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
can
Yeah, that's
suck
true.
on that.
Yeah.
You're not. I'm not repairing your garbage weapon.
Not
No,
the long sword.
Of course not.
All right.
I will repair these pants, not the helmet though, because I'm not using that. All right, so upgrade weapon.
It's like you think pants are more important than a helmet. When you leave the-
Sharpstone. For some other reason, I thought that was Bladestone. Maybe up along the. What does Bladestone do now? I'm gonna have to go. I'm
Do come.
gonna have to go back and look. Let's see.
I don't remember. Yeah, just go into the description.
Bladestone.
Knives,
enhances
curved
knives,
swords, so
swords,
falchions and stuff.
But you know, I could have
Bladestone,
swore
or-
that the Uchi Katana. No, it's just type katana. Okay then. Well, that means that I'm gonna have to say F to Latria,
Thank you. I was
and
worried.
I'm gonna be going to Stonefang because I need some.
I do like me some upgrade materials.
I need some upgrade materials. I
Yeah.
could have swore for some reason that the Bladestone. Maybe that's one of the upgrade. Maybe that's one of the upgrade paths. I just can't remember to save my life.
Oh God. I honestly, I don't remember.
I don't
Everything
either.
is so for different
Yeah,
stuff.
I did.
Oh, you can probably drop like the stones of ephemeral eyes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Just for weight purposes, so we don't run into that. Because Stone Fang is where.
Thank you.
Oh, my
I was
lord.
worried.
Yeah,
You
that's
get-
one of the worst parts to hit it
Yeah.
early on.
Oh, wait,
you can
oh,
drop
yeah.
the bastard sword too.
Yeah.
Oh come on! Now that's
You did it.
deliberately
You
bad.
did it to me for like a. freaking
No,
whole
I
thing.
did it for like the armor. But that's alright. I'll deal.
I don't know. I kind of want to keep the heater shield
Just in
I
case.
think it's got high. I honestly don't remember off the top of my head all the different goodies that does.
I
Um,
want to say there's like a
gonna
dark
keep it-
heater shield plus 2 and 2/2. But
yeah, but I
something
think
like
the
that.
dark heater shield does more.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember
Magic.
the difference because I had already upgraded. I want to say it was like the soldier shield or something like that at that point. But I was like, oh wow, this actually isn't that bad.
Just so I don't accidentally use any of
Mm-hmm.
these, I'm gonna.
Hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
That's alright. I do that too sometimes.
So I think we're gonna do a little bit of leveling up. Just a little
Yeah,
bit, not
yeah.
anything
Oh.
too crazy.
I don't remember what he sells, but that first merchant in Stonefang, he might have the. You might be able to buy some upgrade materials. I don't
Yeah, but
remember.
the
He sells
sh-
like 2 different kinds.
Yeah, I do know that, but there's a lot of Sharpstone that you get from like those first like couple of guys that have the bags.
True,
They
but I was
give
just
you a bunch
thinking
of
for closer if you wanted to. I just wanted
Yeah.
to make sure. I just wanted to throw it out there in case you wanted to save some.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna save some.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wanna do too much. I'm gonna put this up to about 16. My int to about spell memory. I'm gonna do 10 here.
Nice.
Spell capacity is increased, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do Vit up 2. This character, if he does use any magic, it's just gonna be from. It's gonna be actual magic and not those crazy miracles. And that's where I'm gonna call it, so that we got the extra couple thousand. All right, so if you want to read this.
Oh, absolutely. City of Stonefang Tunnel. City of the Burrowers, keepers of the huge tunnel. Most of the stubborn excavators who supported the soldiers of Boletaria had their souls taken. Lacking their own will, they mindlessly continue working.
So yeah, a lot of the stone, the miners here, it's kind of interesting that they went that route with it. I mean, basically they just have no more souls. I mean they've have that stolen from them, and their free will is now not necessarily gone, but they don't really know what to do. They basically just go back to their default setting of doing that, which is kind of interesting. Sage break, I'm coming for you.
No, you're not. Not in here.
No, not here.
I was gonna say. Get him. Get him. Get him. I was gonna say. I was like, what are you doing? You already triggered him. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There you go. No, come on. You wanted to do the shove, right? It's like in. Oh wow. Like in Dark Souls 2, you always want to do the shield break. You don't ever actually just want to attack. You just want to do the shove and the shield break.
There we go. That's more like a Shard of Heartstone, which is kind of interesting. Definitely useful, especially 8
For
of
me.
them. Hey,
And he was that merchant I was talking about, fellas.
Hello there, souls. Souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
Whoa, he's got his mouth open. I never noticed that before.
but he's not.
Oh no, it doesn't move, but it's just open.
Sharpstone and Heartstone. Daggers, curved swords, and spears, and so on. So, which is weird because, like I say, technically, a katana must be considered a Sharpstone. Because it says it upgrades with Sharpstone.
It did?
Yeah, it did. Because when I went to go do that, which I'm not gonna necessarily buy that right now, because I'm gonna go inside, kill some dudes, see what I can get. He does sell the pickaxe, which if you don't have any piercing stuff here,
Yeah, I can save you.
it's grindstone, recover right hand weapon durability. Although it's 2,000 freaking souls. But if you're just running into a wall with it,
Yeah, well, I think we found. Oh yeah, if you don't have a piercing or whatever, going to the level. But I think we found one in Boletaria. I think we have one.
it's very possible.
Our little town. Well, it's a nice wee place. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone. And don't bother with old men like myself. Makes life rather easy for me. I can get away with anything. Thank you, Lord, for this golden opportunity.
Okay, I like that little tower in the background. It's pretty cool looking. Just a little
Have you
piece.
heard about that sparkling lizard? He's not easy to
The one I just
catch,
killed 2 seconds ago.
but he's
No, the
got
one you
some
missed.
fine stones, and I know where his nest is. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't give it away.
Yeah, that nest is an interesting place to try to farm.
Yeah, he's referring to that one spot. But there's actually a very interesting way to actually go about. Well, you have to run in and then quit the game before they all disappear. Because then when you spawn back in, they'll all
they're
spawn
already there?
right there.
Oh, wow, I
before they
never thought
disappear.
of that.
Yeah, you run in, disappear, or run in, hit it real quick, and then basically exit. Load back in. They'll all be in their starting positions. You can kill them all at one time with God's
very
Wrath.
nice, very nice.
Thank
Yeah, I want to
you,
say
Lord.
I had some luck. I
You won't, don't you agree?
had like the thief ring on and then some fire bombs and like slowly walked up and threw a couple, and I think I got like 5 out of 10 or something one time just because that first hit didn't do a lot of damage, but it stunned them enough. I could hit. It's just, there's a lot of freaking there's a lot of materials available there, but limited spawns, kind of hard.
So that was, I think that's our first batch of sticky white stuff, actually.
I think you're right.
Sticky white wax-like substance. Apply it to the right hand weapon for magical effect.
It is said to be the waste product of a magical slug that bathed in fluorescent water.
It's actually kind of interesting because we were shortly in Shrine of Storms 2, we will actually be finding out about literally the specific origin of that particular sticky white stuff, which is kind of interesting. They actually, in this game, they actually put it in, whereas like pine resin in the other games and some of the other stuff, like you don't really find out about as much. But in this,
so they put it in and sticky white stuff came out.
it's true.
There's going to be several of those jokes, people. Get used to it.
Oh yeah, 100%. If you don't like that, then you should probably not. Oh, this thing has
Has a thrust?
Yeah,
Very
it's a
nice.
thrust too, which makes that rather useful.
Oh, he's standing in a great position.
I know, right? It's like
Yeah.
come stand, come walk out.
He's a fat official. He doesn't like to move.
I know.
Come on, just go up and give him a little push.
He's got.
Oh
freaking-
yeah, he uses his whip.
Yep.
There's his fire.
Well, what it is the axe has super armor on it, which is kind of an interesting change between, because very few enemies in Dark Souls have actual super armor on on their attacks. Which, for those of you who don't know what that means, is like who've maybe played Dark Souls but not demons, and what that is it means that they have. Basically, they have infinite poise on that particular attack. Crescent Axe, actually, which is kind of a little bit of a rare drop.
I was gonna say I've never got that from him.
Crushing
That's
Battle Axe. So
interesting.
we'll actually go in here, take a look at this. The Crushing Battle Axe is kind of is pretty standard. That's simply an axe that has been upgraded along the crushing path, but it's +1, so it actually is already. So if you're looking for a good starting strength weapon, this is actually here. You can see it's got a C scaling with strength. So even we, though we only because we've got an 18, it's got a +19. So like the Uchi Katana, which has an E scaling with strength and D scaling with dex, this has an even higher scaling.
I forgot that Uji had a bleed effect.
Yes, it's actually got a rather nice bleed effect. It's 180, even the scimitar. I don't actually, now that I'm looking at it, we don't actually have it on us, but the scimitar only has 120, I believe. But
I don't remember. Is bleed in this one an overtime or a solid chunk? Isn't it overtime?
I believe in this one, yeah, it's damage over time.
I think you're right.
But the Crescent Axe is kind of interesting in that it, in this one, I believe, what's the version of it? The long-handled large axe with the crescent blade.
Used by the fat ministers with their faint smiles. Its heftiness shows the unbelievable power of the ministers who wield them.
Which is kind of interesting. You do need 16 strength to wield it. It's got DE.
Uji took 18.
So the DE, it means it can be upgraded along. I believe it can be upgraded along the crushing path. Basically, I'll kind of show off a little bit of the crushing battle axe is pretty standard.
I was just thinking, because I haven't used it. When the paladin takes over, he might use that for just a minute, and then he goes back to his longsword.
Yeah.
So what I
crushing-
Oh no, doesn't have his longsword.
It's true. You see, this thing, even with though I have the full strength, but it's only the one attack. There's no. It's just that with the R1.
Ooh, I
So
like
that's
that
got
overhead though.
nice R2 for two-handed. It's still weird because he holds it way the hell down there, but
Yes. Well, that gives you more leverage on the swing.
but it's not a bad little combo there. R2 is an overhead.
I like how it clipped the ceiling.
Rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Ooh,
good.
that was interesting.
Just kind of drags it along the floor. Kind of interesting. That's the rolling R2. Just goes straight into that.
It's a backstep R1.
Just drops it.
Yeah.
It's not a great move set. It's not something I would probably use very often.
Always, maybe.
Maybe it just depends.
Yeah.
Then there's Renowned Soldier still over here.
Every moveset has its ideal
It can be
location to
useful.
use, yeah.
That could have been very bad.
Nah. Probably fall from right here and just barely die.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about freaking like in Dark Souls 2 it was like they got it to where it was like
Oh, jeez.
you could die so much easier, but it was like very incremental. It felt like that was worse, and like this, it was like I feel like I can roll off like super high ledges, and then even if I do die, Stone of Ephemeral Eyes, even if I do die, it's just a matter of like I could it would be like fall like one more inch, and then I would actually die compared to. Like I would just do all this falling
nothing,
and absolutely nothing, or extremely minimal amount of damage. Like the thing is like it's literally like sometimes only like a foot difference between death and almost barely no damage.
Oh, and the stone-scaled miners, whatever you want to call them. Very nice.
There we go.
So you show off just a regular attack.
So
Well, which means that was a back
12 damage.
12. Now the thrust, 86.
which, as you can tell, is rather nice for this.
I
So
didn't
let's-
think about that making this for me. I'm sorry. I just wanted to show off.
No, it happens. I was gonna do it anyways.
But yeah, that's thrusting beats scales apparently, guys.
Well, that's actually an interesting thing because in all of the Souls games, it's thrusting weapons. They always have that sort of effect where things that have like natural scales or stuff like that. Whereas like if you have something that has like stone, like a lot like stone armor or something like that, then bludgeoning generally does better. So they actually do a lot of. It's almost like like in Pathfinder or something like that. It's almost to that level of detail where they actually take on like all those different aspects of combat, really, which I find.
And I do like that they do that as well. It's just it keeps each enemy type. I mean, obviously they change like their models and stuff, but it keeps them kind of fresh. It's like, okay, I've learned I can just go around and backstab everyone. Well, sure, you get the backstab, but you're doing no damage. Why is that? Oh, because of the type of damage your weapon is doing. It's not ideal.
Yeah,
It makes you think along a more tactical approach.
it really does, and
It
it's
just adds depth.
It's a lot cooler because in the way that it's a lot of times you can, and granted with any game you can play it in a way that the developers did not intend, and you can break stuff and everything. But if you're playing it in a way that the game intends, then you will. I mean, you basically will have a more interesting tale as you go along. Really.
And honestly, which, I mean, everyone has their own playstyle, and there are people who I'm sure have done things in the game that have screwed themselves up, thinking that would be fine.
Sharpstone.
There you go. But it seems like most people who want to break these games, that's what they set out to do. You know, I think they put a lot of detail into the Souls games for people to have a hard time, but also have a very good time. And again, I think the people who wanted to break it were set on that when they started.
Oh yeah, that's what they. That's 100% what they were trying to do.
Exactly. Which, I mean, come on. I've enjoyed some of those, like, no bonfire, only fist runs and stuff, too. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it's
that's not
super
game-breaking
silly
at all. No.
But it's not the way that the game was intended.
No,
I mean,
no.
technically, yeah, like Dark Souls 2, like it does have like the bonuses for, and I think I don't remember if there's an achievement, but I know there's some different
Not in
stuff.
Scholar of the First Sin, but I don't know about vanilla.
But I think there. I mean, there's definitely some reasons for you to do that, because there like I think there's a ring that you get if you do something like that, which I never will ever have.
Oh, absolutely not.
The time nor the ability to pull something like that off.
Because honestly, I mean, it's one of those things where I think if you weren't trying, you have such a better chance of doing it. Because when you sit down to try to do, like, okay, I'm not gonna die in this whole level or something like that. By the time you get to the end of it, you're like, oh man, I've done so well. The nervousness and like the pressure builds up, and then you're like, no! You make mistakes that if you were literally just trying to play normally, you never would have made.
No, because you like to say it's those nerves that come along, and you're like, God dang.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There we
I've
go.
done so well.
I like that thrust on that, which is why in a lot of ways chunk.
That's nice.
Which is actually, so we got our clear stone there.
Very nice.
But
Mr. Pickaxe.
yeah.
Oh wow, I kind of forgot about parrying in this game.
Oh, parry.
Yeah, I just remembered that that's a thing.
Well, yeah.
Again, different game, guys. Different game. We've been playing a lot of.
Oh, that's not wrong. Everybody likes different games.
Which man, we gotta try our trio again
Yes.
for Dark Souls 2, and then we still got our duos. I still have another solo I gotta go through.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we have a lot of playthroughs going on.
Oh yeah. And if at all possible, some of these might come onto the channel.
Absolutely. At some point, absolutely, we're doing a Dark Souls 2. Honestly, probably after Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, as weird as that sounds, because we've been playing the crap out of Dark Souls 2.
Though honestly, we could get it, play through it, record it, and then leave them there, and then upload them in order.
Yeah.
But I don't see that happening. I'm pretty sure we're just gonna upload them as we make them.
Yeah.
Because who cares if they're out of order? You've already seen, like we said, you've already seen, anyone who's watching this has already watched other ones. It's because you enjoy watching these things that you're even here right now.
So, something kind of interesting. You can see that there is a fat minister over there who will probably pretty soon start to blast us with spells.
Nah.
But one of the interesting things is that you can actually make your way across this. For those of you who don't know, this board, all these boards here will actually fall. But you can actually, if you are good enough, which I'm probably not,
Oh, you're fine. Come on.
you can actually run completely across this. There's a little beam on the left, the only thing that doesn't fall. And if you don't get hit by the fat minister, you can actually make it all the way over there and kill him. That being said, I'm going to try this, but I don't know how well it's going to work.
You can roll all the way across. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You got this. See, you're good.
Oh, God dang it.
Which you had to come down here anyway, so that is a developer phantom, people.
It is, because we are offline currently, so yeah.
Yeah, apparently they put that there because people were having a hard time finding that switch. Which, admittedly, there's not a ton of interactables. There are usually at least one or two, and it seems like each level, honestly. But they do blend in with the environment a little bit, so I think it's kind of nice that they have little things like that to try to help the player out.
Clear stone. Oh, that was just Spider Stone, just off of one of the regular guys.
Nice.
Which Spider Stone is the one for poison?
I believe so. Yes.
For like
No,
knives.
that's Mercurial or whatever. Mercury,
Is
right?
it? Okay, what is Spider Stone? See, that's one of the
Spider Stone, I
problems.
think, is for bows.
It's one of the problems with the Demon Souls upgrade system. I actually, in a lot of ways, it's Grindstone, so yeah, the 2,000 soul thing.
Yeah.
This one of the things it's weird. I have a weird relationship with it because I both love it and hate it because I think it's the most in depth of the upgrade systems because you can go any direction you want to. You can upgrade it along like a say like the path of
Acid or crushing.
yeah, where you can literally make it better, a weapon better for like, hey, you know what, I like this particular weapon, but it's not really great for my build, and you can make it better for your build.
Absolutely.
Because of the fact that, I mean, you can make it more about strength or more about dex or something like that. And really, so that's the kind of the thing is I really do enjoy that, but part of that problem, yes, Sharpstone everywhere. That's what I'm saying. This ooh, man, this place is Sharpstone City apparently.
Too late.
Sorry, what's
I
going
was
on?
gonna say if you hit the knob to where it raises up, you won't have to come all the way back down here to.
Oh yeah, I was just walking down there. You can I can run all the way back and.
Oh yeah. For some reason I got it in my head that's like you can't get back up there. I forgot. You just walk.
Yeah, there's
walk into a ledge for a
stairs.
second, and it's like yeah, just let you back up. Yeah, here is that switch. I always felt like that little thing of mining carts right there. I always feel like there's something behind that. It's like I just want to break through it. Just want to, like, you know, just shield bash or
Yeah.
something. I want to get there.
Man, I got pretty close on that run. I was trying to,
Yeah,
make it across. Like, oh man, it was just one. See, that's the thing is, I think Demon Souls has a little bit of a. Oh wait, I gotta like, go all the way back down.
Yep.
I should just run down.
Yeah. That's all right.
But Demon Souls, I think the collision for their little like balancing act thing or whatever is a little bit easier to deal with. It's a little bit harder actually than Dark Souls 1. For whatever reason, it feels like there's less width in it. You can screw it up a lot easier. I don't know if I'm gonna try that again.
There's items. Come on, you can make it.
Ow. Let's see.
You got this. Oh yeah, all day. You're knocking me down there.
I don't really care about killing you.
You did not move? Come on. And wow. Can't believe he hasn't fallen off. There we go. No. I think he is like stuck.
It's very possible.
Which is good, except if he drops an item, it's going to fall down. But
Yeah, this is a weird little glitch here.
yeah,
I've stabbed
always
him
falls
off.
down.
There he is.
He goes. And I think the tiny
That
bit of
actually
fall
killed
damage
him.
killed him. Yeah.
The tiny amount of fall damage. See, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I
how close it was.
don't know. I don't understand. I really don't. And he did drop
Yes,
something.
he did.
I'm gonna make the run, folks.
I
It's
like
just
it.
gonna take a second. Full Moon Grass. It wasn't really worth it, but I did it.
Grass
anyways.
is always worth it. Come on, man.
So it looks like we're actually gonna get 2 bosses in this episode. Oh yeah, it's true. We are running a little bit low.
You might be able to beat it in 3 minutes. Come on.
I don't know, and even if I can, it's gonna be pushing it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna we'll probably call it and cut it right there at the end there,
Fog wall. I
the
like it.
fog wall, and then as you can see, oh wait, this isn't even the boss.
No, not yet.
No, it's not. This is the whole next area. God, I forgot freaking how much
Oh, yeah.
2-1, how long 2-1 actually is. But what we are gonna do, folks, is we're gonna cut it here, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Later. That's square.
God dang it, I've done it.
X is the A.
Jesus.
There you go.
Alright, folks. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get used to
Dude,
PlayStation.
Yeah.
I've been an Xbox guy for like my whole life, and I just don't know.
I've switched back and forth so much. Yeah, I've done that. I will also do that at times.
Alright, folks. Well, we shall see you all later.
Later, guys.